Scorpio, hello, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a reading for February 14th until February 20th, 2021. No more love readings this week. I'm very sorry, but they will come back. This will be for your sun, moon, and rising signs in Scorpio should you cross watch. And as always, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate for all of you, and that is absolutely okay. Take the things that are for you and leave everything else behind to get into your higher vibes. While I am doing my little shuffle here, it would mean so much to me for you to hit that subscribe button. And if this reading resonates for you, please leave me a thumbs up and any comments or questions you might have down below. See what's going on for Scorpio. This is interesting. The overall energy is the same as Libra's was. This is the Nine of Swords. Are you in your head right now, Scorpio? I feel like you're dealing with some internal conflict, really, a little bit here. So that might be weighing on you a little bit. You may be feeling restless. You may be feeling like you're losing sleep. You may be feeling just a little bit anxious these days. And like this time of year, not uncommon. So, don't be too hard on yourself here. In the recent past, we have the Wheel, the Queen of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. So in the recent past here, getting started into a new cycle in something that I think you felt, you were approaching in earnest. You were approaching it from a space of, feeling like you were the right person for it. You were in the right you're in the right mindset for things. You were able to kind of approach it with creativity, with sensitivity, with nurturing. But it doesn't seem to be kind of working for you here, and whatever that means to you. It's like you had an idea of how things could have come together, how they could have worked out, and it's like it doesn't seem to be happening. It feels like how you thought things were going to go is like trapped behind something over here, and you just can't access it. Again, you get back to stress, to anxiety, right? Coming into the present energy, we have the Five of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. And this to me is you trying to change your mindset on it a little bit, Scorpio, and just saying, okay, obviously there are challenges because this is not working out the way that I thought it would. And I need to overcome these obstacles. I need to move forward in a way that it's going to bring some confidence back to the situation. I really want to have that enthusiasm for what I'm doing. I think the only way that that's going to happen is if I just start to try and plow through some of the things that are in my way and start letting go of the mindset that it just didn't turn out the way I wanted, and so I can't do anything about it. I think this is a real self-starting sort of energy here, Scorpio. You may have someone around who's going to encourage you through this part, but the energy for me really is that you started something thinking it was going to be a certain way, and it just felt like barrier after barrier to get you to the place that you were trying to go. And so now you're like, all right, I'm going to change gears. I'm going to flex my bit of stubborn Scorpio energy, and I'm just going to start to bang things out. I'm going to overcome all of these issues. I'm going to overcome all of these obstacles. I'm going to fight my way through this and let go of that mindset that it needed to work out the way I first thought. And kind of reinvigorating yourself with confidence. First coming at it in this very sweet nurturing way, and then recognizing that what you need to come at it with is just some grit and enthusiasm and just, getting in there and doing the thing. Going into the future energies, we have the Moon, the Knight of Swords, and the Chariot here. Something is going to be revealed to you here that's going to inspire some very quick action on your part, Scorpio. I assume as you start to go through overcoming some of these barriers, someone's going to come in with a message for you here. And it's going to make you want to act, want to take action. Yeah, I think it's going to be probably a surprising reveal for you, but not a negative one. We'll do some clarifying. Whoops. Wouldn't be one of my reads if I didn't drop cards immediately. All right, let's look at this Nine of Swords. The Chariot again, the Four of Inspiration, and the Muse of Materials. So whatever this is you're dealing with may relate to your work life, okay? May relate to something relating to your ability to feel like you have financial security, material security, and stability. And it's like, I think that you've been imagining, visualizing in your mind, manifesting for yourself, having success, reaching the top of your game, becoming like the person that can be relied on here, being that person that takes action, being able to, you know, have some wins and feel really good about that and celebrate them. And because things have not necessarily been panning out as such, oh my gosh, my nose, negativity is creeping in. Those thoughts are creeping in that are saying, okay, well, maybe you weren't actually the person. Maybe you aren't actually going to have the success that you've been visualizing for yourself. And I think you've probably been looking to sort of fight off those demons for yourself here. But they are, this, again, I said earlier, and it feels like an internal conflict. And the more I read into the cards, the more it still continues to be like you fighting with yourself a little bit, but not necessarily in a negative way. I see that you are trying to fight the negative things, fight the negative thoughts, fight the negative emotions that are surfacing. Death card just flipped over. There we go. All right, let's take a look in the recent past here at the Five of Pentacles. Knight of Inspiration, the Strength card, and the Magician. Okay, so maybe you're feeling like there's someone who has been getting in your way a little bit, or someone that things come to them a little bit more easily than they come to you. So like you're imagining how you were gonna, you know, creatively do the thing, achieve the thing, overcome, have success. And there's like someone who I think just keeps popping up for you, and they just like, in your eyes, effortlessly can get the stuff done that you have to put a lot of effort into. And that also hinders your mindset, right? This person may be a Leo. We've got the Knight of Wands and the Strength card coming up together here. But I think more the energy I'm pulling from this is there somebody in your life that you see as a person who effortlessly can get stuff done? Who is like someone that draws people in, that is very magnetic to things just working out, that always seems to know how to do it? I think that is actually, for you, Scorpio, what's going to inspire this mental shift. You're going to say, I am going to be more like that person. I am going to approach things the same way that they would, because they always seem to find success. And so you're trying to harness their energy a little bit here. It's interesting. It's like trying to become a little bit mutable, even as a fixed sign. Scorpio, I know, isn't definitely your entire chart. So take a look at some of your mutable and cardinal signs in there. Let's look in the present energy at this Five of Wands, these obstacles that are coming up for you. I think there's like a fuzzy on my nose. I'm so sorry. Okay, Ace of Materials, Eight of Emotions, and the Two of Voices coming in to clarify here. So again, I feel this is about starting, obstacles in the startup. Feeling like, did I make the wrong choice about starting here? Did I make the wrong choice about pursuing this first? And that doubt, and then you sort of waffling between the two. Do you understand what I mean? So you'd like start working on a task A and task B are the two things that you want to overcome today. You start working on task A and you're like, oh, should I have started here? I think I probably should have started over at task B. So before you complete task A, you move yourself over to task B. And as a result, you don't actually really complete either. So instead of being in this space where you're indecisive about which thing to focus on and which thing to not focus on and where do I do first, like, pick something. Be decisive. Be decisive and execute. To overcome the obstacle, see the obstacle, figure out how to overcome it. Do that. And then take the next one. Take each opportunity and obstacle one at a time as they surface, instead of obsessing about what other things may come in. Okay? Keep the momentum going forward instead of looking behind you. Let's take a look. Okay. Let's look in the future energies here at the moon. Okay, the priestess just popped out here. So if your intuition has been spiked lately, you may start to have a feeling that something is going to surface here, that there's going to be information coming into you. Two of inspiration and the world. So whatever this revelation is going to be will relate to your long-term planning, will relate perhaps to, you know, even completing the cycle that you just started and pushing yourself towards something different. I do think this revelation for you is going to be something that shifts the future that you're working to construct for yourself here, Scorpio. Let's take a look at the Knight of Swords as well. Temperance, the Five of Voices, and the Ten of Materials. Yeah, I think this is going to be, whatever this piece of information is that surfaces for you, maybe something that you used to be waiting for and then just like never came and you stopped thinking about it, finally coming forward. And I think it's going to challenge your mindset here with this Five of Voices energy. It's going to challenge your mindset about what you want long term, where you want to go long term, what long-term stability is going to look like for you. So again, this Two of Inspiration and the Ten of Materials coming up here, this revelation is going to affect how you're planning for your future in some way. But it is also, remember, going to inspire you to take action here, Scorpio. None of this is negative. This is you really overcoming and championing your own thought processes, harnessing somebody else's energy a little bit to try and see the world through their lens so you can try and use that to your advantage. Let's take one last message from Spirit here. King of Wands, Nine of Wands, and the Three of Cups. Yes. Know who in your circle can inspire the action that you want to take. If you are ready to dive into something, find the person in your circle who feels like they would be the champion to that, who feels like they would be the person that could effortlessly get it done. Harness their energy or consult with them, you know, bring them in on it. You have support around you right now. So be mindful of your intuition right now. Be mindful of gut feelings, gut reactions that you're having. And if it feels like things just aren't working out, change your mindset about how you approach them. I hope this is helpful to you, Scorpio. If you did enjoy this read, please do subscribe, and we'll see you next week.